Hi, welcome back everybody. This is going to be a quick little tutorial on how I plant the starter, or some people call them plugs. I gave a long video the other day. If you go back through my videos, you'll see like a 18-20 minute video. It was a long one unpacking and showing everything. That's what they came in. This is how growers, nurseries, whatever you call them, send to us. Your big box stores, they get them after someone like me has grown them out. So someone starts them with seeds or cuttings, and then a greenhouse like me or a nursery like me can purchase this. It's called a rooted plug. And you can see it's got a little tray, and the plug has like a papery kind of a wrapping, a net wrap. I don't know what their official title is for it, but it all sits in there, and I guess they put the seed or the starter in there, and they grow it up, and then when it gets to a certain size they sell it. And then someone like me comes along and plants it into a bigger container and grows it and gets it ready to go to the end consumer, or if they're really fancy people, they'll send it out to like your big box stores. I'm not so fancy. I'm little. Big for this area, but I'm not selling them any box store. I thought you would want to take a look so that you could know how to handle this when you get home. Remember, these can be delicate. Look, my grass ones, this is lemongrass. And just want to show you how tiny this is. So when you're purchasing lemongrass from me, these are starter plugs. They are good enough to put in a pot and get started and growing. They're not like ready to go out into the garden yet. Okay, so I take and I fill up my solo cup. But first, before I fill up my solo cup, and these are square bottle ones, which I kind of like. It's probably a little more expensive than the other kind, but they don't tip over so easily on the shelf. So I usually clip 4 holes so it drains. I fill with my potting soil. I did find the other day my bag, everybody was asking about soil. This is what I used last week. I kind of like it. I may go back to this one. It's called Jungle Growth. It's sold here in Cross City. Oops. Get it out so you can see it. Okay, that's kind of what that bag looks like. But today, my mixture is the Black Cow and the Schultz's is what I got in the bin today. And we'll see how the plants like it. Alright, so I've filled my solo cups up, and then I'm very professional. I take my thumb and I poke a hole down in them all. It's very high tech here, and you can be as high tech like that at your house too. Alright, and then I take my plug, and let's see if I can set this so you can see. Alright, and then I take the wrapper off. The greenhouses, the growers, tell us we don't have to do this. But I can tell you, I did my Rex begonias not doing this, and these wrappers were still on 2 years later, and the roots of the begonias hadn't gone through them. So, and that might be rooting there. So I get it off so it's like this, and then I take it, I shove it in my little hole, I cover it up, and that's all I need to start. I put it in a spot where I think it's going to be happy out on my little shelf, and grow them. And when you get it, if you've had it shipped, it's probably going to be dry. I would certainly water it when I plant it. I usually water these once I plant them. And they are used to being in controlled climate environments. So when someone like me or you gets them, you know, ours is not climate controlled. They're not getting certain fertilizers, certain temperatures, certain sun, certain light, certain airflow. They're, you know, going out and getting whatever it is, like me, outside in Florida. That's what they're getting. So when you first get them, you gotta baby them a little bit. Give them a week or two to acclimate. Remember the phrase greenhouse or hothouse flower? There's a reason why they call it that. And that's because the plants like these that have come out of these very specialized greenhouses are not used to being in the world. So give them a little time, baby them a little bit. And they'll grow and you'll have a beautiful plant when all's done. I got those pearls. I don't know if you can see them, but all those were plugs originally. And I've grown them out. And this is Latana. This is Latana confetti is what I'm growing today. It's really pretty color, but that's what I potted today. Thank you. Bye. Oh, Diane's Plants, Old Town, Florida.